farmstead dream. I am headed back to Mom's house one last time to get just the last few items, and I want to see the garden because this will be the last time that I get to see it, because the house will be closing at the end of this week. It has sold, as long as everything goes okay with the closing. So yeah, so I thought I would take y'all along, because actually right now it is, I think today is October 1st, so I'm a little late on getting my videos released, so y'all bear with me. I'm kind of trying to play catch up. I know it's just, it's just moving, when you're in the middle of moving and, you don't have things functioning. I didn't have the computer working for a long time. Of course, then we had to wait to get internet service and all that good stuff. You know what comes along with moving. So anyway, I'm a little behind on getting my videos released out to y'all. So y'all bear with me. I'll get caught up eventually, I promise. Even if I have to do more than one video a week, I can do that, just to kind of get caught up. But anyways, y'all won't see this for a couple of weeks probably. But anyway, we're going to go to Mom's and see what the garden looks like, because my neighbor that lived behind me at Mom's, she sent me a text this week and said, it's hard to believe that your garden is still alive. And she sent me a picture of the garden. Now, it was kind of a distant picture, but it looked like it was huge. And I was like, holy crow. I figured with not being there to water it or anything like that, that it would probably, everything would be dead, but it looks like it's all thriving. So I'm a little excited to see it. So I had to come here to pick up a few last things that we left in the garage, and then we'll be done here. And I told Jeff, I said, I'm going to take some baskets and harvest whatever I can that's left, so that, why would we not get one last harvest? I think the only thing I had left was herbs and peppers, but there's some of that left. I'll be glad to take some home with me. So here we go. Let's see what the garden's got going on in it. Okay, we're here at Mom's, and look at this garden, y'all. Those are chives. Those are flowers that Lyric gave Poppy for, I can't remember if it was for his birthday or Father's Day, but they're both right there together. Look at all the basil, and the bees are going nuts over this basil. I don't know if y'all can see them. See all the bees? And then pepper plants. And y'all, these vinca, I did not plant. I planted some last year and they died, and look, they've all come back. Vinca, can you believe that? Look how big that basil is. That basil comes up to my chest. We got beans, more beans. There's a squash plant that's doing excellent. I don't know if it's squash or zucchini. And then look at my purple basil. There's more basil and lemon balm like crazy. Sage back there. More beans. And then look at the loop. I'm going to go around to the sidewalk so you can see this better, because the zinnias are all dying. Oh wow, I haven't been to this side. There's more beans. There's beans right there. Beans right there. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's a volunteer tomato. That's too funny. More beans and sage, more basil, more zinnias popping up. I can feel raindrops coming. Those marigolds died, but they were huge. I don't know if you can see that, but that is another volunteer tomato. And then look, this watermelon vine is still going. There's nothing on it, but it's still growing. Oh, and look. Those are sweet potatoes growing right there. That's so funny. Okay, let's go around. This is the herb bed. And look at that. That's stevia, the big one. And then there's some beans and parsley. This is English thyme. Nasturtium. There's some thyme. Look, this is an onion. I don't know how good it's gonna do. And then look, that's a carrot. That's actually 2 carrots. There's some sorrel and some Swiss chard. That is some Italian oregano. Lavender. This is hyssop. That's a weed. Look at the mushrooms. Look at all the mushrooms in this bed. Oh my goodness. And then back there, there's a bunch of lemon balm and a vinca growing right out the middle of it. Look at these vinca. Aren't they so pretty? Look at the mushrooms. You can tell it's good, healthy soil. So there's all my sorrel. It looks like the bugs have gotten it. And then a rosemary. That rosemary's doing real good. Those are eucalyptus that never actually came up because the sunflowers shaded them. And then back there are my hollyhocks. They will bloom next year. So yeah, look how pretty this is. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to harvest some of this basil and some of these herbs. Oh, wait, you got to see this. Oh, there's another squash right there in the middle of all of that, and a volunteer tomato. There's another bean, and look at my African daisies. Aren't they so pretty? They were just barely growing when I left here, and I didn't think they were going to do good, and they have shot up. And there's more beans in there too. And another, there's a volunteer tomato. There's a volunteer tomato. We got volunteer tomatoes everywhere. Oh my goodness, there's a potato. Look at that. There's a potato growing up out of the middle of all of this. And that basil, how funny. All right, let's go to the front and see what we've got up there. Okay, there's the zinnia bed, and a bunch of them died, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's a bunch of little ones coming up down here. And then those are Shasta daisies, both of those. They'll probably bloom next year. I can't remember what this is, but look, these are zinnias coming up. That is too funny. All right, let's see what else we got. Ooh. There's a random potato coming up right there. And then these, I had pulled out all the cosmos, and there's more coming back, and that's a zinnia. And then look, there's a random potato too. Oh, and another one right there. That's crazy. I had green beans back there, but they're gone. And then I had pulled up all of these cosmos too, and they're coming back. This is oregano. And then there's oregano right there in those weeds. Most of that is oregano, some of it's clover. And then, let's see, over here, look at these mushrooms in the yard. Look at this. There's a bunch of peppers in here. Look at that Tabasco pepper plant. Do y'all see all of those? How pretty is that? It's a pretty pepper plant. Look at that. I see some green peppers down there. The zinnias are still growing. They're about petered out, but they're still growing. I got a bunch of peppers still over here. Look, I'm going to get me a basket and harvest them. Look at all of these. Those are pretty red zinnias, aren't they? Those are bright. I might have to get some seeds off of that. There's a lot of leaf-footed bugs. Can y'all see him? He's trying to hide. You see him? There's quite a few on there. Oh, look at these. These are gypsy sweets, I think. And then look, this Swiss chard, remember that big Swiss chard? Well, I tore it down, I thought, but now it's coming back. And then the rainbow chard. This is another, some kind of pepper. Not real sure what kind of pepper it is. That's a big bushel of oregano. Some more zinnias. And some kale. That actually looks like it's not doing too bad. And then way back there, right there, is another hollyhock. And then that right there, no, that right there is sorrel. What else do we have out here? Look at these pretty zinnias. Nice fall colors, huh? Got some parsley and some thyme. Another big bundle of lemon balm. And then another oregano. And I think there was a rosemary in here, but I guess she died. Oh, there she is. No, that's lavender. That's lavender right there. It'll come back next year. So yeah, I'm gonna get me a basket and get me some peppers. Not too shabby for me not to have been here for 2 months and not watered or anything. It's amazing how nature finds a way, isn't it? When it wants to grow, it'll grow, regardless of what you do. So I guess that's a gardening lesson of don't freak out about gardening. Just put some seeds in the ground and let them grow. Okay, so I'm going to harvest some, and then I think I'm going to go home and we will work on planting. I got a new green stalk, a pink one for Mother's Day, and I haven't even put it together because I knew we were going to move. So, might put that together. Y'all, I'm getting attacked by bees and stink bugs because I'm jiggling their bushes. Okay, maybe if I do this gently, I won't get attacked. These are red hot jalapenos. Oh shoot, I was trying not to pull the bush. Sorry, Mr. B. He's getting mad about it. Should I leave that one? I think I need to leave that one. There's a big one right there too that's almost ready. Look at all these Tabasco peppers. Goodness. And I just realized right up in there is a bean. A couple of beans. But these are full of bees, and I don't really want to get stung today. So I might let them have the basil. I think I will let them have those basils, and I'm going to come down here and get some of this purple basil. And I think I'm going to pop off the flowers on here so that the new lady that's buying it can have some basil too. Oh, there's my sunshine.